because to create the right kind of vortex, a vortex of love and light, you have to have the right souls in the room to do that. Isn't that correct? Thank you. And so, do you think that's correct? You got to have the right people, and they have to be heart-based, right? They have to be pure of heart. And so with that, you can create a beautiful vortex. And in that vortex can grow and expand and go out into the cosmos. And this is not, this is not science, and this is not religion, and this is just pure energy. There's nothing between pure energy, especially when you're surrounded by this much love. Nothing can stop that force. Do you know that? That you can, that you're magical beings, and that you can dream a dream, and if you dream a dream that you're going to make a vortex of love, what happens? Well, you can put a little giggle in your wiggle. Isn't that right? And we can dance. So this is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to dance together. You know, there's a lot of people I love in this room, and so I'm going to just be, I'm just going to keep saying that. So if I bore you, I guess that's what's going to happen. I do want to introduce, first of all, the Oracles of Ascension. We have special guests that I want to introduce. But I'm going to ask Nadim to come forth. This is his creation, and from the time I met Nadim, I knew that I wanted to be a part of whatever he does. And when you hear his dream, will you come and share your dream and your vision? Let's stand over here.
You all know my name is Nadim. I'm originally from Turkey, but I grew up in a Kurdish community, so this usually be like our home. Neighbors would come to a home, and we make food or so, or we go to neighbors' home. So moving here, I kind of really wanted to bring a better piece of home here, but also share with the community I have in here in Portland. And I'm very grateful that Anna is here, and then I met Anna through Michael, who is there. And then when I was talking to Anna, I had a vision for my space here. I mean, it's everybody's space. I'm just a guardian of the space here, so I'm trying to really make this more like a community event or something like that. And then that's really my vision, is to kind of really bring more community together. So and Anna's part of that, and I hope we can maybe do more stuff together. And I appreciate you all coming and having a journey with us, and I think it's gonna be beautiful. So I appreciate all being here. Yeah.
I also want to thank you, Nadim, for having us here. I can't think of anywhere I'd rather be. If you could provide a river coming through, that probably would be really cool. But otherwise, I'm good to go here. I can dance in this space.
Well, it's pretty close.
Yeah. I also, before I even, just a little river. What do you think? So I do want to introduce David Jack Jester and Jerry, and your last name?
Gerard.
Gerard. They're kind enough to come here. I wanted David to come here because David is, how do I explain David, Jerry?
He's a hot spot, a Portland hot spot where people gather around and get warm.
And this is what he's done for years. He's got all the archives of all the music, so many events, and all the musicians. He's selflessly done this for all these years. And I contacted him and said, I want you to come and lay down and enjoy what's going on. So you see how he's following my directions. But we're going to make him lay down in the end and get some good vibes, right? Are you with me or not?
Yes.
Okay. I just need to know. I'm on a need-to-know basis. And so, with that, I'd like to introduce Nikki Love. These are the Oracles of Ascension. Tamshi, August, Tony. Okay. And so we've dreamed. Am I forgetting someone? Somebody has to manage me.
How about this one right here? It's
Where's
hiding.
Marguerite? Oh, she's sitting here. Who could forget this? Who could forget this beautiful, beautiful child? And so they are my inner circle. I can't even say I have an ache or a little, just anything. And if I just say one little thing, there will be mountains of herbs and loves and flowers. You can't imagine the love that comes into me. And there's Ellen and Jen are here, and Ben is here, and people that have shown me so much love that it's humbling. These are my girlfriends from the park, aren't they? And so we love animals together, don't we? We really do love animals together. So we have special guests. We have, I guess you could never know what this means to me, and they don't know what it means to me, but Michael Beach, when I first saw him maybe 40 years ago when I moved to the city, and he plays the music of my heritage. And I sat in the audience, and I saw this beautiful man playing all this. Is she here?
I'm sneaking.
Okay. I was trying to draw it out till you got here. We love you, Cindy. Do we need to get something for her to sit on?
Oh, she's got
Yes.
Brings-
Oh, you brought, that's right, you brought your own. And so I didn't say anything to Michael. Because first of all, he was playing the music that I grew up with. And I've been a long time, didn't have access to that music. And so I always had tears in my eyes when he was playing. And I never said anything to him because every time there was a break, there were so many people around wanting a piece of him, wanting to talk to him, that I just stood there in quiet admiration. And when did I introduce myself to you? Not very long ago.
Just recently, yeah.
Huh?
A couple of years, yeah.
A couple years?
2 years.
Yeah. And so it's thrilling for me to have him here. And Clark Salisbury, he plays the oud. The oud is one of the most magical instruments on the planet. Would you just give us just a little bit of that oud? Just a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, so this is part of what's coming. And Michael, could you just give me a little bit so I can put a little...
tease us.
So for me, instruments are alive. You know, I have this thing with musical instruments, and it's gotten me in all kinds of trouble in my life. They're usually attached to men. I try to avoid these kind of things. That, I guess we don't need to bring that up. But anyway. Michael, what are you looking at me like for? Judy, what's he doing? Where is Judy? There she is. So, Tanchi, I have to say, Tanchi is going to play the native ceremonial drum. He's been doing this for how many, 8 or 9 years, Tanchi? He's the man that they go to. This is going to be, you girls are going to you're going to get to experience really something very, very special. And Tanchi and I have been friends for quite a while. And I remember when I was designing my cards, I made him the high priest, so he had to work all these years to try to live up to that robe that I gave him, you know. And he's done a great job. He's my buddy. And so and Coral, this is his son.
Daughter.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot.
Son.
I got you, didn't I? And would you introduce your mama for us?
Yes.
Okay.
Mom, can you please stand up?
You have to speak up louder, I won't be able to hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Almost yell at me.
So I got to meet Marissa and Coral, and do you remember how we met?
I remember meeting with Conchi, coming to your house and doing some energy with you.
Yeah, and I just thought you were enchanting then, and nothing has changed. And then you bring Coral, I mean, my goodness. Anyway, I'm delighted that you're here. We love you. Do we love you? We love you. Yeah. Okay. So, does anybody know where I'm at? Where I should be? Oh, Fiona.
When anybody speaks, practically yell at me because we have traffic and
Okay.
ambient noise and I won't be able to
Project.
hear what you're saying. I'll be able to see you, but unless I know how to read lips. Speak right out. Be boisterous.
Okay, David.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
But that is professional.
Okay. So, Nikki, want to come up here,
Yeah,
please?
I mean, it's nice to look at you, but I like to hear
Okay.
you.
So,
Yes, Nikki.
Nikki and Marguerite, I don't even know how to explain what these ladies mean to me. They're so incredibly heart-based and beautiful and genuine, and maybe they're like angels to me. And I don't even, I can never express how much that means to me. And they've all shared their children with me. August comes a little more into the circle, honey. And so August is Marguerite's son, and he's totally musical. And he fell in love with the crystal bowls. He's working on that, but he's also working on guitar. He's working on drums. He's working on what else? The hand pan. So he's really musical, and so we're blessed to have him with us as well. I am ready for our for Tanchi, yes, to begin the ceremony, the native ceremony. I do want to say one thing. The door is locked for all of our well-being, and if anybody has to leave, you would go back through this door and hang a right, and you can go back, and that door is open. So if you have to leave early, you know that it's okay. Okay? And was I supposed to remind anything?
That was it?
That was it? And the only other thing is that I am really honored that you're here. I do want to introduce my friend Tony and my friend Kelsang and Janet and Renee. They're trying to get in. So who am I leaving out now? And Fiona is here, and Judy is Michael's muse, and how long have you two been together?
We're married, yeah.
Yeah, you're married? I want to be sure that
I'm sorry, David. We're married!
There we go! So how long have you been together?
About 100 years.
About 100 years.
Not long enough.
And Ben, what can I say? We're fellow San Franciscans. I don't know how we became friends, but we did. And we're pretty funny together. We have to tell each other he has to tell me when he's telling a joke, and I have to tell him when I'm telling a joke. and even then, it's a little hairy, you know. Isn't that true? It is. But he's been a really good friend to me, and I'm thrilled to have him as a friend. So, and Janet and of course Ellen are my other angels. I don't know how. I didn't have biological daughters or sons, but I seem to be blessed with the best of the best. And Fiona, you know, all I have to say about redheads, I want a redhead on my right and a redhead on my left, and one in front and one in back when I go to battle. And Fiona can do all four. She can cover all, so.
I just found out only 2% of the world are redheads.
Oh, wow.
Special.
Well, I'm glad we know that now. Anyway, may we start with the ceremony? Atanchi, are you ready?